Hello, everybody, and welcome to a quick video on DNS resource records. So every domain out there, be it it's a .com, a .org, a .edu, .in, regardless of the domain, is going to have a set of resource records associated with it. So in this video, let's go over some of the most widely used DNS resource records. So what I'll do is let me create two columns. In one column, I'll write down the DNS resource record type. And then in another column, I'll just mention the purpose or function of this specific resource record. So one of the most important and widely used DNS resource record type is type A. And what type A does is type A is going to map the domain name onto an IP address and specifically IPv4 address, right? And on the similar lines, we have quad A record type, and then quad A is also going to map the domain name onto an IP address, but it's going to map it onto an IPv6 address, right? Another important record type is going to be MX or the mail exchange. And what the mail exchange record type does is this is going to tell you which mail server to send the email to. So if you are sending an email to a user, let's say user is paul@example.com, then the MX resource record type is going to tell you which mail server to send that email to. Okay. Then another important one is going to be NS or name server. So the name server resource record type essentially gives you information about the different name servers that are associated with a given domain. Another way to think about the name server is this is essentially a DNS server, which is going to hold a copy of the database, and this database contains information about all the resource record for the given domain. Okay. The next one is going to be SOA or state of authority, and state of authority resource record type mentions information about the responsible authority for the given domain. So it could give information like what is the email address of the administrator of the given domain, right? And it's going to mention things like the name servers of the given domain. Another important one is the CNAME or the canonical name. So with the CNAME resource record type, this is going to help you create alias, right? So if, let's say, you want to direct all the traffic which comes to company.com onto newcompany.com, then we can create an alias DNS resource record type, which would essentially redirect all the requests coming to company.com onto newcompany.com. And the last one we'll look at is going to be pointer or PTR. And this pointer or PTR, this is quite opposite to the type A record. In a sense, what this does is this is going to map an IP address onto the host name, right? So those are all the different or important DNS resource record that you'll find in use today. Thank you so much for watching.